30 Northwest 16th Street. The property was inspected on 2/1/23 and the following violations were observed. (9-305B), the landscape on the property is not being maintained in a well-kept appearance. There are areas of dead and missing ground cover. 9-304B, the driveway apron is in disrepair. The driveway apron has cracks and potholes and needs to be resurfaced. 9-306, the exterior building walls have not been maintained. There are areas of the exterior that have stained and missing peeling paint. An inspection report was posted on 2/1/23. Contact was made with the owner at the property. I re-inspected the property on 3/5/23. Notice of hearing was posted on 1/17/24. As of pre-hearing inspection on 2/11/24, violations remain as depicted in the photos. The city is requesting 28 days or $50 a day thereafter for each violation.
Sir, please state your name for the record.
My name is Leonard Murray.
Okay. Are you in agreement to bring the property into compliance within 28 days or a fine of $50 a day?
No, miss, it can't be in 28 days because as I call Miss, what's his name, and I explained to her, I have the permit for the driveway, but I cannot do the driveway until I get the permit for the building because I'm doing an addition. Okay. Stamp concrete, when you do stamp concrete, you cannot cut it to patch it. It's not going to look good. So I explained to her more
Have you submitted the permit application?
For the driveway. I already have the permit for the driveway, but
okay.
I cannot do it. The problem is the engineer for the building, because I'm doing an addition to the front and to the back. The problem was the engineer got sick. He was in the hospital for a while. So he couldn't get any...
How much time do you think you need?
Well, they just submit the plan to the county. So waiting on the county now to say what kickback they have on the plan. So waiting on them for that. Because we couldn't submit the plan without the engineering calculation.
Okay.
So waiting on that. So you just submit last week to the county.
Okay.
So waiting on them before we can submit it to the building department.
All right.
So there's nothing I can do until I get, if I dig up the driveway, I cannot finish it because, as I explained to her, if I dig up the driveway, I can't finish it because the front of the porch is going to come out. Okay. And then I have to go cutting it again.
All right. I'm going to give you 56 days or $50 a day thereafter. And if you run into a problem, you can contact the inspector and request another extension, but we have to see some progress on the property.
Yeah, but as I said, miss, without the plan, I cannot do nothing to get no inspection. So what am I going to do? I can't do anything.
Well, you've got to get the plan.
Yeah, we got to get the plan first. As I said, it just submit to the county. Yeah. So the county have to give them kickback what they don't want, what they don't like. Then we can submit it to the city. Okay. Without that, we can't do nothing.
Do you want an order to reappear?
Yeah, Your Honor, I would suggest maybe a little more time, maybe 91 days with an order to reappear.
Right.
I understand what the gentleman's saying because he needs to get a permit for the addition, do the work for the addition,
right.
And then the driveway necessarily would be the last component. It makes no sense to do the driveway before you do the addition.
Yeah.
So
As I was explaining to her.
I think in 91 days with an order to reappear, you should have at least hopefully a permit in hand.
I hope so.
You hope?
No, I got the permit for the driveway, but I cannot do the driveway.
Understood.
Because I got to cut in. If I do the stamp concrete and cut the stamp concrete, and if I patch it back, it's not going to look good.
No, I get it. So, but I'm saying hopefully you'll have the permit for the addition.
Yes.
And then we'll just keep periodically, you'll have to update the magistrate on the progress. And then once that addition is finished, then you'll do the driveway.
And I will update her, but as I explained it to her, but she seemed like she didn't understand what I'm trying to say to her.
Okay, but this violation was written on 2/1/23. That was like last year.
Yeah,
so
but
a whole year.
Listen, you forgot, I call you. You remember I call you, I meet with you, and I tell you, say that's the architect told me that's the...
Sir, 91 days, and we're going to start fresh.
Okay.
All right, 91 days or $50 a day thereafter, and in order to reappear on my May 14th docket.
Yeah, but as I said, Your Honor, if I don't get the plan, I cannot do nothing.
Well,
Because I
you
can't
told me
get the
that
inspection.
5 times. What I'm telling you is to be diligent and get the job done.
I try my
Do
best.
the best you can. Come back in 91 days and give me a progress report.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Our next case, page 34, Inspector John Claude Noel, Gail Williams presenting case number CE 23030236, case address 1221 Northeast 1st Avenue, owner Waltraud Pollock. This case was first heard 11/14/23 to comply by 11/24/23 and 12/12/23. 5 sections not complied at $100 per day. $33,300 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount, and the fines continue to accrue.
Good morning. Senior Officer Gail Williams for the City of Fort Lauderdale, presenting case CE 23030236. Address 1221 Northeast 1st Avenue. This case was first heard on November 14, 2023, and was ordered by Special Magistrate Flynn to comply by December 24, 2023 for the following violations. 18-4C, complied. 9-306, not complied. The exterior building walls have not been maintained. Structural parts, including fascia, soffits, are in disrepair. There are areas of the exterior that have stains and missing peeling paint. On the north side of the exterior wall is missing. There are exposed wood beams that are showing. This is a reoccurring violation. Refer to case number CE 22070-561. This case will be brought to a hearing whether or not it comes into compliance. 47-34.1.8.1, not in compliance. There is non-permanent land use in this RD15 zone. Items are being stored outside throughout the property, including but not limited to construction debris/materials, plastic garbage pails, furniture, safety cone, rugs, and other miscellaneous items. This is a reoccurring violation. Refer to case number CE 22070-561. This case will be brought to a hearing whether or not it comes into compliance. 9-305B, not compliant. The landscaping of this property is not being maintained in a neat, well-kept appearance. There are areas of dead and missing ground cover. This is a reoccurring violation. Referred to case number CE 22070-561. This case will be brought to a hearing whether or not it comes into compliance. 18-12A, not compliant. There is overgrowth, trash, rubbish, and debris on this property and or its swell and on the front lawn and south side of the property. 18-4B, comply. 9-304B, not comply. There is a trailer parked in the front on the grass/lawn area. A pre-hearing inspection conducted on February 12, 2024, and the following violations remain. 9-306, 47-34.1.8.1, 9-305B, 18-12A, 9-304B, as depicted in the photos. The city is requesting a full amount to be imposed.
Please state your name for the record.
Waltraud Pollock.
Okay. Can you tell me why this property hasn't been brought into compliance yet?
I think when I had COVID, it scrambled my mind. But anyway, I was able to borrow money to get my roof done. He said he's going to do it in 10 days. And then at the same time, I'm going to finish cleaning up the rest of around the house. So the roof will be done. He said he'll come in 10 days. And at the same time, I'm going to clean up the rest of it.
Well, do you understand that that's not all that has to be done is picked up? The exterior walls are in disrepair.
There's nothing wrong with my exterior walls.
Well, that was found at the last hearing to being stained and missing and peeling paint. There's also construction debris, plastic garbage pails, furniture.
Yeah, but I have done at least 50% of that cleanup, and I need to do the rest of it. I will do the rest of it within 4 or 5 weeks.
What about the landscape and the trash and rubbish on the property? And the landscape, there's missing ground cover.
Yeah,
grass.
well, that's where the trailer was parked, and the grass is growing back, and I need to remove the trailer, and I can do all of that within 5-6 weeks. I could be done with everything.
If you wanted, we can do. Give her an extension of 56 days, stay a fine,
That's what I was thinking.
and do a reappear.
Okay, I just want to make sure she understands exactly what she has to do, because
Correct.
leads me to believe that she doesn't think there's a problem with her home. So maybe you could just spend a minute with her after the hearing and
Correct.
let her know exactly what she has to do.
All right, no problem at all.
Thank you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, I'm going to grant 56 days extension, and I'm going to suspend the fines during that period of time. The inspector's going to spend a minute with you to make sure you understand everything that has to be done, because you've already accrued $33,000 in fines. Yes. And so you're going to have to come back at a later time to address those fines, and I will try to work with you, but you've got to bring the property into compliance before that happens. Otherwise, I can't give you any leniency when it comes to the fines, okay?
Yes, thank you, I will.
All right. Okay, thank
Also be
you.
a mandatory reappearance as well.
Yes, and you'll reappear on my April 9th docket.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck, ma'am.
Our next case, page 31, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE 230200927, case address 901 Southwest 22nd Avenue, owner Marie and Alfred Pierre. This case was first heard 10/26/23 to comply by 11/30/23. 2 sections not complied at $50 per day, $7,500 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount, and the fines continue to accrue.
Morning.
I need to interpreter, please.
Okay. Give me a second for the inspector to tell me about the case.
Good morning, Special Magistrate. Inspector Diego Santos represents the city of Fort Lauderdale. The case is read. The case was originally opened March 20, 2023, and the case was first heard on October 26, 2023. There are 2 violations remaining, 9-305B, and the swell area is not being maintained. There are areas of missing ground cover, missing gravel, and there are weeds going through it. And then violation 9-306, the exterior building walls has not been maintained. The property owner actually painted, but there's still missing areas that needs to be painted. So since the property remains in violation, the city is requesting full imposition of fines. And for the record, the property owner contacted me, said he didn't have the money. I offered him a list of 3 organizations that assist elder, but so far the property still remains in violation as depicted in the photos taken yesterday.
Okay, sir, please state your name for the record.
I don't speak English. I need somebody
Okay.
Creole.
Creole?
He
Do we have a
speaks Creole. We don't
interpreter?
have a Creole interpreter here today with us, unfortunately. If he doesn't understand exactly what's going on, we'll ask for the case to be reheard until we have a Creole interpreter at the hearing.
Okay. All right, so we're going to reschedule your hearing so we can have a Creole interpreter here for you.
Okay.
All right? Do you understand that?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I understand. Okay, dear. I'll see you back next time.
Okay.
And in the meantime,
I know something you see there. Pass.
yeah. All right. Yes.
I want something new.
The
now
new. You want to see
on
the
this
new
house.
pictures?
This pass. I don't have this on my house. Okay. No.
The one before it.
Yes. Then.
Can you go back one?
Okay. That's it.
Okay. You need to take care of that swale area.
Yes.
And
Everything.
the paint needs some touching up as well.
Okay. My house paint. You see on the. You remember you telling me I'm supposed to put the brown.
Ground
I
cover.
don't finish.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you need to finish that area in the top and in the side.
Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to repaint this house. I'm going to paint it now. This
Okay.
house going to paint.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm going to paint it.
absolutely.
First
So
time.
you painted the house. You
No,
just
now.
need to finish.
Now, I'm going to put the other paint, gray. I'm going to put gray.
Gravel. You mean in the swell?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This
I'm
here.
trying. I'm trying.
All right,
You see
we're,
tree?
sir, you've already stated that you don't. You need a Creole interpreter. So we're
Okay.
resetting the hearing
Yes,
when
I
we have
need
the
an
Creole
interpreter.
interpreter. But you seem to have some understanding of what you need to do. So work on it in the meantime. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, now you finish?
You're done.
Oh,
You
no.
can leave.
No. No done. No done. Open for me. You're going to understand where I'm talking about that.
No.
Tree, you
So,
see on the
sir,
front.
so what the magistrate, sir,
Lie on the front.
sir, what the magistrate had said is that we're going to hear the case again when we have a Creole interpreter here for you. We'll bring you back with an interpreter. Then we'll have you have a clear understanding of what needs to be done on the property. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So you're gonna be heard back. And if you have any questions with your son, you can call me.
Okay.
Somebody working now.
We'll do another hearing.
Somebody working. Santos. Somebody going working now today on my house. Okay, you talking about?
Can I get a 10-minute recess? 5-minute recess? You get.
Après parler.
If you wanna try, it's up to you. Oh.
Jerry's going to try.
You're gonna try to translate.
We have multi-talented people that work in our city. I think you should put that down as an additional skill for a payment. You got to swear Jerry in.
Okay.
Okay.
To translate truthfully from Creole to English? Yes. Thank you.
That was 81.
Expliquer Santos. Lui passer la carrière, lui ouais travail, bis moins peint plat en l'air pas bon, c'est pour moi peinture. Donc moi gagne un devant carrière, gagne un gravel, gagne paille là-dedans. Donc lui demande moi pour me mettre gravel ou n'importe quoi. Oui, c'est ça déjà. Yes. After that, lui dit comme ça que tu as un devant qui fait du fin devant, c'est pour moi retirer. Mais de temps en temps, je compte tailler. Mais pour nous, moi, je ne pas bon. Je n'ai pas de travail. J'ai 80 ans, 89 ans, madame, j'ai 76 ans. Je n'ai pas de travail. C'est comme pension seulement, je social, je ne suis pas capable de faire rien avec elle. Car elle a seulement prendre, car elle a 134 dollars par mois pour me payer. Ça, l'État doit me compléter, ça fait 3 000 dollars. 3 000 dollars, car elle a déjà pris.
Yeah. All right. In a nutshell, he said the paint at the top, you told him to fix. He's going to work on that. He's going to paint the house over again, right? A painti kalonka. Other than that, the gravel, he did the gravel.
Yes, gravel.
He said he's very old. The only income he has is the Social Security income. He can't really support to do all the work at one time.
Ask him how much time he thinks he needs.
Combien de temps vous pensez au besoin pour compléter tout le travail?
Ok. Combien de temps?
Non, temps.
Bon. Ok. Moi, j'ai un devant pour faire là. Moi, j'ai un gravé le bagage pour mettre à terre. Faut que c'est bagage là.
Combien de temps? 3 mois, 2 mois?
C'est un problème. On 90 jours parce que je ne travaille pas. Non, pas 90 jours, allez. Pas 90 jours. 10 travail sans demander un mois. That's it. 30 days.
30 days.
Okay, 28 or 56 is what I got.
56 jours. You got about 56 jours.
Inspector?
56.
Okay, Inspector, did the city have any objection to giving him 56 days?
We don't have any objections.
Okay.
We are fine giving him the extension.
Okay.
Now,
Do you want him to reappear? Or you think we're good with the 56 days?
Supervisor Brown, Jerry, if you can just tell him that the senior inspector for the area speaks Creole, so if he would like, we can have the senior inspector come to the property, meet with him to ensure that he's in compliance before the time is over.
Yo di inspecteur qui pi wo area ou même so li ka vin parler avec vous. OK. La ka yo. So ou ka montre qui ça ou besoin era avec vous. Ou ka montre l'el vini la ka yo, li ka vin la ka yo. So ou ka mettre après point avec lui. You have his card or his number?
Okay. Can you explain to him what my ruling is, that I've given him a 56-day extension and I'm going to suspend the fines during that time to get him, so he can finish the property?
So you're about 56 jours pour faire la yeah, and then pas gain fine.
OK, je moi j'ai 89 surtout non pas 4 d'école. Madame j'ai 76.
Yeah, I'm diesel.
OK.
Yeah.
Donc vous besoin help?
Yeah, so he's saying he needs help. But I told him that when the inspector comes, he can talk to the inspector about it. So
Right.
le inspecteur vient la caille, il parle de tout so. Vous pouvez parler avec lui. All right.
can you do me a...
Yes. He said, make sure send somebody that speaks Creole.
Okay, can you please ask him if he called the numbers I've gave it to him?
Yeah, yes. Moi call you faire photo Kaila avec toi. Moi vous le bail.
Qui est?
Son numéro téléphonique.
Qui numéro? Again?
C'est ça occupé à faire de Kaila.
Non, numéro inspecteur.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm make you call me back. Make a copy.
Okay, tell him that I'll visit him with my senior inspector who speaks Creole so we can actually talk to him and...
Okay, do you know when, or you want to get his number, or?
No, I'll have his number, so I'll give him a call.
So yeah, really.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
We done?
We'll take a 5-minute break.
So we're taking a break now?
Yes, thank you.
Taking a 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Page 2, Inspector Dorian Cologne, case number CE 23110120534 Hendricks Isle. Owner, Bexa LLC. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, Inspector Marco Aguilera, case number CE 231102252, case address 2436 Cat K Lane. Owner, Mario and Yelena Thatcher. This case is also being rescheduled.
I have it complied.
Which one?
The middle one.
Oh. Okay, all right, so it's rescheduled. Okay.
Next case, page 3, Inspector Dorian Cologne, case number CE 230602226, case address 3800 North Ocean Boulevard. Owner, MSKP Gulf Ocean LLC. This case is also rescheduled. Next case, page 4, Inspector Rafael Santos, case number CE 230211075, case address 501 Southeast 14th Street, numbers 1 through 3. Owner, 501 Southeast 14th Street, LLC. This case is also being rescheduled due to no service. Next case, page 9, Inspector Gustavo Caracas, case number CE 231000761, case address 825 East Las Olas Boulevard. Owner, Las Olas 825 LLC. This case is also being rescheduled. Next case, page 10, Inspector Rachel Moore, case number CE 231000256, case address 630 Arizona Avenue. Owner, Philip Leanna Solarana. This case is also being rescheduled. Next case, page 11, Inspector Rachel Moore, case number CE 231000258, case address 1071 Tennessee Avenue. Owner, William Robert Whitsett. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, page 12, Inspector Rachel Moore, case number CE 231000293, case address 3613 Southwest 12th Place. Owner, Jack Dempsey Arenas. Posted at property 12324, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Good morning, Inspector Rachel Moore for the City of Fort Lauderdale, presenting case previously read into the record by Ms. Blue. The initial inspection was conducted on 10/9/23, and the following violations were discovered.
Continue? No, go ahead. I'm just commenting on one of the photos. Looked like it was a fence in the pool.
18-11 parentheses A, the pool at this unoccupied property has green stagnant water and is not being maintained on a regular basis. In this condition, it presents a health and safety issue for the community, and that it may become a breeding ground for mosquitoes and is a public nuisance. The pool area is open and there is a school directly across the street, which the pool's condition is causing a safety issue. Mosquito dunks were thrown into the pool by Moore. 18-12 parentheses A, there's overgrowth, trash, rubbish, and debris on the property and or swell. 9-306, the exterior building walls have not been maintained. Structural parts, including fascia and soffits, are in disrepair. There are areas of the exterior that have stains and missing peeling paint. This house is not being maintained as the exterior is in complete disrepair. This property is violation 9-307B. This property is missing windows. The front window and the side windows are completely missing. 9-304 The driveway at this property has weeds and grass growing through the gravel. 6 subsequent inspections were conducted at the property. Moore has been unsuccessful in making a contact with the property owner, and there are now squatters occupying the vacant home. As of pre-hearing inspection 2/11/24, the property remains as depicted in the photos. The city is requesting 28 days to comply or $200 per violation per day thereafter.
So ordered.
So, just for the record, it's really more for the supervisors, I guess, since they're squatters, no way for us to abate this property? To like cover the pool and board up the windows?
We can definitely get with, if the property is vacant, if the squatter's there, are they like actually living there?
They are living there, and Detective Hayes has been actively removing them, but they just continue to come back.
So we would try to have to get, right, we would probably have to try to get with Detective Hayes to see if they can get them there. Then the period that they get them removed, we can ask building to go in and abate the pool. And
the windows, and board up, yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Does that go in the order?
Next case, page 13, Inspector Marco Aguilera, case number CE 23070455, case address 2400 Northeast 25th Place, number 1, owner JDMN 26 Investors 2 LLC. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, Inspector Gustavo Caracas, case number CE 23110199, case address 321 Northeast 3rd Street, owner Dependable Equities LLC, posted at property 11624, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Good morning, Magistrate.
Good morning.
Gus Caracas for the City of Fort Lauderdale, Code Compliance Inspector, presenting case number CE 23110199 for the property located at 321 Northeast 3rd Street. Inspection was performed on November 8th, 2023 and cited for the following violation. 18-12A, there's trash, rubbish, and debris on this property and its swell. A courtesy notice was mailed to the property owner listed on BCPI via first-class mail on November 8th, allowing 14 days to come into compliance. Contact has been made with the property owner, property representative, and the person that's trying to develop also the property. And special magistrate request form sent on November 20th and scheduled for today's special master. Pre-hearing inspection on February 8th was done, and pictures presented here were taken to confirm the violations has not been brought into compliance. The city is requesting 10 days to come into compliance or a daily fine of $100 for the violation that exists, and photos submitted into record for evidence.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Next case, Inspector Marco Aguilera, case number CE 23101017, case address 1312 Seminole Drive, owner J.G. Rhodes, posted at property 12324, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Marco Aguilera, Code Compliance Officer for City of Fort Lauderdale. Case and address as read. An inspection was conducted on 11/6/23 and the following violations were observed. 8-91C, there is a mooring structure in disrepair at the rear of this property. In this condition, it is found to be unsafe and an unsatisfactory condition. 18-4C, there is a derelict vessel docked at the rear of the property. As of February 7th, the property remains in violation as per the photos depict. At this time, City is requesting 28 days to come into compliance with 18-4C or face fines of $100 per day thereafter, and 91 days to come into compliance with 8-91C, or the dock and disrepair, or face fines of $100 per day thereafter.
Say that again, the last one.
8-91C for the dock and disrepair, 91 days or $100 a day.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Next case, page 15, Inspector Marco Aguilera, case number CE23110053, case address 1361 Southwest 24th Avenue. Owner Fearens Investment Ventures LLC, posted at property 12224, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Marco Aguilera, City of Fort Lauderdale Code Compliance Officer for case and address as read. An inspection was conducted on 11/1/23 and the following violation was observed. 9-363, failure to register the residential rental dwelling within the city. The free application has not been submitted or is incomplete. As of yesterday, the property remains in violation as the landlord registration has still not been applied for. At this time, city is requesting 10 days or $50 per day thereafter.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Next case, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE23080829, case address 1967 Southwest 28th Avenue. Owner Jose M. Behringer, posted at property 12924, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Good morning, Inspector Diego Santos, representing the City of Fort Lauderdale. Case as read. I conducted the initial inspection on August 24, 2023, and a citation was issued for the following violation: 47-21.15.a. It shall be unlawful to remove a tree without first obtaining a tree removal permit. A strangler fig tree was removed without a permit. After the effective permit, it's required to obtain within 60 days of the original issue of the citation. This case was heard on Special Magistrate of the hearing of November 14, 23, which it was ordered the imposition of fines of the amount of $150. The after the effect permit removal was applied on November 14. However, there was still pending, waiting for information from the property owner, which was never provided. At this time, the city is requesting a daily fine of $50 per day to be applied starting today, February 13, until the after the effect permit is issued.
So ordered.
Next case, page 17. Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE23080524, case address 1348 Riverland Road. Owner Larry Nielsen, posted at property 13024, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Can we read the other case too? Is the same owner?
We have to do them one at a time for
One at a
clarity
time?
of the record.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
no problem.
please.
All right, no problem. Okay, so
This looks like everything's complied.
yeah, it's just for the final effect.
Okay.
So I conducted the initial inspection on this property on September 14, 2023, and I observed the following violations. 9-280H1, which was complied. This violation was a recurring violation from previous case CE 19032029. Violation 9-278E complied. 9-306 complied. 4734-1A1 was complied. This is also a recurring violation from the previous case. Violation 1812A was complied. Also a recurring violation for the previous case. 9-305B was complied as well, recurring violation for the previous case. This case is in full compliance. It's just been presented on finding and fact.
So ordered.
Next case, also page 17, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE23090339, case address 2620 Southwest 13th Court. Owner Larry L. Nielsen, posted at property 12924, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Inspector Diego Santos, representing the city. The case is read. I conducted the initial investigation on September 14, 2023. The following violations were observed. 18-12A was complied. This was a recurring violation from previous case CE 22020622. Violation 9-305A was complied as well. This was a recurring violation. At this moment, just the city just presented this case as find and effect.
So ordered.
Next case, page 18, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE23100324, case address 1313 Southwest 23rd Avenue. Owner Ramon G. Del Pino, posted at property 12924, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Inspector Diego Santos represented the City of Fort Lauderdale. The case as read. I conducted the initial inspection on this property on October 22nd, 2023. The following violations were observed. 18-4C complied. This is a recurring violation from previous case, CE 23040307. Violation 9-304B complied. This is also a recurring violation from the previous case. Violation 9-305B complied. Also, this is a recurring violation from the previous case. Violation 9-306 complied. Also a recurring violation from the previous case. And violation 9-280B complied. This case is in full compliance and just be presented as fine and fact.
So ordered.
Next case, page 20, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE 23100768, case address 1362 Southwest 23rd Avenue, owner Michael J. Cooper, posted at property 12924, posted at 1 East Broward 13024.
Inspector Diego Santos represented the City of Fort Lauderdale. Case as read. I conducted an initial inspection on this property on November 6, 2023, and the final violations were observed. 18-12A was complied. 18-4C complied. 9-305B complied. This is a recurring violation for previous case CE 22040349. And violation 9-304B complied. This is also a recurring violation from the previous case. This case is in full compliance and just be presented as fine and fact.
So ordered.
Next case, also page 20, Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case number FC 23110011, case address 1843 South Federal Highway, owner 60 Realty LLC. This was posted at 1 East Broward on 1/30/2024, but it is being rescheduled for no service.
All right, we did have a representative that showed up for this property.
You did?
We did, but he had left. Now, there may have been an issue as far as what his actual representation was with the property. He claimed he was an owner, but I don't think he could prove proof. Thank you.
The next case is also going to be rescheduled on page 21. Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case. Which one? Oh, I'm on the wrong. No, it's complied. But I have to read that one in. Page 21, Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case number FC 23120013, case address 3381 Southwest 11th Avenue, owner David William Hunter, posted at property 12324, posted at 1 East Broward 13024. This case is complied. Bottom of page 21, Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case number FC 23110001, case address 3900 North Federal Highway, owner SD Federal Highway LLC. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, page 22, Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case number FC 23110003, case address 6200 North Federal Highway, owner 6200 North Federal LLC. This case is complied. Next case, page 23, Inspector Leonard Champagne, case number CE 23060915, case address 5700 Northeast 27th Avenue, owner 2701 Northeast 57th Street Holdings LLC. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, page 25. Inspector Leonard Champagne, case number CE 23120129, case address 1029 Northwest 1st Avenue, owner Curtis W. Hitt and Fu Ling Hitt, posted at property 11624, posted at 1 East Broward 13024, and this case is also being rescheduled.
Okay.
Page 25, Inspector Leonard Champagne, case number CE 23120136, case address 208 Northeast 16th Court, owner Alan Davenport. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, page 26. Inspector Patrice Jolly, case number CE 23120243, case address 2818 Northeast 21st Avenue, owner Azale Estates LLC. This case is being withdrawn. Next case, page 26, case Inspector Fitzgerald Simmons, case number CE 23120048, case address 608 First Key Drive, owner Ann M. Dooley Trust. This case is being rescheduled. Next case, page 28, Inspector Robert Kroc, case number CE 23120065, case address 208 Northeast 16th Court, owner Alan Davenport. This case was cited 12-323 to comply by 12-323. 3 sections complied at $200 per day, $600 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount. Appeal deadline was 12-18-23 and no appeal was received.
So ordered.
Next case, Inspector Robert Kroc, case number CE 23110516, case address 2325 Southeast 18th Street, owner Ian Alexander Whiteman. This case has been paid and closed. Next case, page 29. We did hear this case earlier. Inspector Paul Smart, case number CE 23110136, case address 3130 Southwest 22nd Court, owner Nisa Corrales Acuna. This case, we're going to vacate the order that we just imposed today, and we're going to reschedule.
Okay.
Next case, page 30, Inspector Wanda Aquavella, case number CE 23080702, case address 424 Northwest 14th Terrace, owner Lorraine E. and Inez A. Smith. This case was first heard 11-14-23 to comply by 12-12-23. 2 sections not complied at $100 per day, $12,600 accrued, and the city is requesting the full amount. The fines continue to accrue.
So ordered.
Next case, page 32, Inspector Diego Santos, case number CE 2308-0277, case address 2540 Southwest 5th Street, owner Veronica E. Gordon and James Gordon. This case was first heard 10-26-23 to comply by 12-5-23. 2 sections not complied at $50 per day, $7,000 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount, and the fines continue to accrue.
So ordered.
Next case, page 35, Inspector John Claude Noel, case number CE 23070861, case address 1032 Northwest 8th Avenue, owner AFMX LLC. This case was first heard 10-10-23 to comply by 10-20-23 and 12-12-23. 2 sections not complied at $100 per day, $1,700 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount.
So ordered.
Next case, page 36, Inspector Gail Williams, case number CE 2309-0337, case address 6251 Northeast 20th Way, owner Richard W. and Doris L. Taylor. This case was first heard 11-14-23 to comply by 11-24-23 and 1-9-24. 4 sections not complied at $200 per day, $46,400 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount, and the fines continue to accrue.
So ordered.
Next case, Inspector Karen Proto, case number CE 2308-0431, case address 2570 Northwest 19th Street, owner Divine Touch Investments, Inc. This case was first heard 11-14-23 to comply by 11-24-23. 2 sections not complied at $100 per day, $16,200 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount. The fines continue to accrue, but this is to vacate the final order from 11-14-23.
So ordered.
Next case, Inspector Karen Proto, case number CE 23060728, case address 2521 Northwest 30th Way, owner Carrie Harvig and Mikhail Kabachenko. This case was first heard 9-12-23 to comply by 9-22-23. 1 suspension from 11-14-23 to 12-12-23. 1 section not complied at $200 per day, $23,200 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount. The fines continue to accrue. This is to vacate the order imposing fines and to rehear this case.
So ordered.
So, Your Honor, we're rehearing it.
I just reheard it.
Well, no, this is not, we're not imposing the fines in this case
okay.
because, and for the record, Ronald Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. I'd spoken with the property owner who lives in California. At the time the case was heard, he thought there were Zoom hearings, and then obviously we came live, and he hadn't made arrangements for that. In speaking with him, and we did our due diligence in following up and looking at the court records, shortly after the property received the violations, he instituted an eviction action. Normally, as Your Honor knows, the eviction action should have been concluded in a couple months, but he related, and the court records confirm, the tenants fought the eviction for a while. They tried to say it was a commercial property, it's residential. In any event, when we spoke, he was waiting for the sheriff's order to execute for possession. So we are in support, and I've spoken to Katrina Jordan about this. We're in favor of staying the fines and giving him an additional 56 days to comply. And there also will be another case because in order to comply with the violations, he needs to get possession.
Okay, so ordered. 56 days, and we'll stay the fine.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Case page 37, Inspector Karen Proto, case number CE 221204140, case address 100 Carolina Avenue, owner Lucente Alexandra. This case was first heard 9/12/23 to comply by 10/10/23. One suspension from 11/14/23 to 1/9/24. One section complied at $25 per day, $875 accrued. The city is requesting no fines.
So ordered.
Next case, page 38, Inspector Karen Proto, case number CE 230504447, case address 2521 Northwest 30th Way, owner Carrie Harvig and Mikhail Kabachenko. This case was first heard 9/12/23 to comply by 10/10/23, one suspension from 11/14/23 to 12/12/23, five sections not complied at $50 per day, $24,500 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount. Fines continue to accrue. This is to vacate the order imposing the fine and to rehear.
So, Your Honor, again, Ronald Montoya Hassan with the City Attorney's Office. This is the companion case to one that we heard just a couple of cases ago. And the city is requesting that we give a short extension of 56 days so the property owner can get possession of the property and to stay the fines during that time.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Next case, page 40, Inspector Gustavo Caracas, case number CE 230800275, case address 525 North Federal Highway, owner TC The Manor at Flagler Village, LLC. This case was first heard 11/30/23 to comply by 12/10/23. One section complied at $100 per day, $900 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount.
So ordered.
Next case, also page 40, Inspector Robert Kasarowicz, case number FC 230600014, case address 312 Northwest 7th Street, owner 312 Northwest 7th Street, LLC. This case was first heard 8/31/23 to comply by 9/28/23. One suspension from 10/26/23 to 1/25/24. One section complied at $100 per day for a total of $3,300. The city is requesting the full amount.
So ordered.
Next case, page 43, case number CE 230800023, case address 1440 Miami Road, owner 1440 Rose LLC, first heard 11/14/23 to comply by 11/24/23 and 12/12/23. Four sections not complied at $100 per day, $30,600 accrued. The city is requesting the full amount and the fines continue to accrue.
So ordered.
Next case, page 45, Inspector Dorian Cologne, case number CE 221000342, case address 707 Flamingo Drive, owner Vastland Northcrest Development, LLC. This is to vacate the order imposing fines of 11/30/23.
So So ordered.
Next case, page 47, Inspector Dorian Cologne, case number CE 230108843, case address 1429 Southwest 9th Street, owner Riverside Breezes Condo Association, Inc. This case was first heard 10/10/23 to comply by 12/12/23, one suspension from 12/12/23 to 2/13/24, one section not complied at $150 per day, fine start 2/14/24. This was in order to reappear.
Okay, so I don't really need to do anything on that.
The city is requesting to enter pages 49 and 50 into today's hearing as an exhibit. It is the city's list of complied, closed, withdrawn, and rescheduled cases.
So ordered.
This concludes the special magistrate hearing agenda for Tuesday, February 13, 2024.